What's going on, guys? It's Paragate, and welcome to Ultimate Avengers Part 1, you can say. And this episode name is Son of Captain America. Or I'm gonna name this episode that Captain America is beaten by his own son. So we're gonna go see that one, but before that, we are gonna see what happening beside that storyline. So we are seeing right now Nick Fury and Clint Barton, that is Hawkeye, is meeting each other. And that time Clint Barton says to Hawkeye, sorry, my bad, says to Nick Fury that he wants to tell him something about what is going on in the Shield and where is Captain America, because Captain America gone rogue, and right now Carol Danvers is offering to Nick Fury a job, and that job is to contain, or you can say Nick Fury's job will be controlling one Black Ops team to find Captain America. But on the other side, we get to see that one day before what just happened, actually, that was not making sense what is talking about or what Clint Burton is talking about, because that time Shield's fighters, that is right now Hawkeye and Captain America, is fighting aim enemies kind of thing. And that time Captain America and Hawkeye, they started fighting in the helicopter, in the chopper, with those aim soldiers, and right now they almost just defeated them. And somehow they got the news that Captain America and Clint Burton is winning on the chopper. So after that time, two extra chopper of aim company, or you can say aim soldiers, they started following them. And on the other side, when Carol Danvers got the news, she informed Tony Stark that they need his help. So but Tony Stark is right now in a pub, and he is busy with some girls and everywhere. So Tony Stark is not willing to help right now, or he is just being cheesy and he is having some fun. So that's why he don't want to go for help. So yeah, we came to see in the fighting shot that aim soldiers started firing bullets on Captain America and Clint Burton, and Captain America jumps on the other chopper and he started fighting with the aim soldiers and he defeated them. And that time Captain America asked that New York is underwater and it's getting flooded, so what, it is a terrible idea if someone starts robbery, and that is a bad thing. So that time we get to see a Red Skull man comes in and started beating Captain America, and he says that it is the best time because they are doing the robbery on the Baxter building, that is Mr. Fantastic's office, or you can say that home of Fantastic Four. And they started doing this robbery because the New York is getting flooded and everyone is busy to save the people, and that's why every cover of this Baxter building is down. So right now it is the best time to do a robbery or do a heist on this Baxter building. And so that time, after beating Captain America, the Red Skull guy take him closer and whisper something in his ears and just throw him out of the chopper. So Clint Barton followed him, and Clint Barton jumped from his chopper. And that time Carol Danvers asked Hawkeye that what is he doing? He doesn't even have a parachute. So that time Hawkeye says that he doesn't need a parachute. He just only want to save Captain America. And he grabs Captain America. He takes that thread of parachute of Captain America, because Captain America has a parachute on his back. So Clint Barton just clinches that one. He just take down that parachute, and this parachute goes on, and they just started gliding. So uh, successfully Hawkeye just saved Captain America, and they somehow got in a normal kind of perk. So that's why they got saved on this journey, because it was impossible while Captain America was falling on the ground free fall, and that time he could have been dead. So anyway, Hawkeye and Captain America just came into the ground. There's a snowfall. I don't know why they're using that getting flooded kind of thing, but snowfall is there, not a flood, or this kind of thing is literally happening. But anyway, Hawkeye that time helps Captain America to get his consciousness back, and Captain America, we can see he's just that Red Skull guy just totally beaten his crap out. And Captain America says that the Red Skull guy says in his ears said he is his son, that is Captain America's son. Oh my god, it's a good cliffhanger on this part. So this is Ultimate Avengers Part 1, and actually this is Vol 1 and this is Episode 1. It has 5 parts, so if this part get hit, I'm gonna do the extended or the rest of the 4 parts also. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, and yeah, this name really started me thinking that what will happen in the next part, Son of Cap. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Paraget here, and welcome to Ultimate Avengers issue number 2 Explained. So, this one starts with a bang, but I'm gonna give you a small brief recap of what happening. So, shortly after the catastrophic events of Ultimatum, Captain America and Hawkeye find themselves in high-speed aerial pursuit of AIM, that is Advanced Idea Mechanics, agents who had just pillaged the damaged Baxter building. During the encounter with this techno-terrorist, Captain America is shockingly defeated in hand-to-hand combat by the mysterious and grotesque Red Skull. Before shoving him out of a helicopter, the Red Skull tells Cap a dirty little secret. At the highest, or at the behest of S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Danvers, Hawkeye reaches out to Nick Fury. Captain America has gone rogue and they need to direct a Black Ops team to retrieve him and keeps certain classified information from going public, information like the Red Skull is Cap's son. So we get to see in this issue, already the video started, that one is Gil and Steve Rogers had a really good time, or you can say good night, and that time something just happened for that one also. Gail just got turned into a pregnant lady, and that time government told her that she needs to sacrifice that boy. Not like that, we didn't know about, anyway, sorry for that, we didn't know that that was a boy, but she has to sacrifice that child. Not like that, she has to send that child to government adoption. Government will take care of that child, so that is why. So again, we're coming back to the present thing. Hawkeye and Captain America traveling in a jet, and that time suddenly Captain America just gone rogue again. He just hit Hawkeye, punches everyone, and they started just fighting with Captain America, and they failed to do that because Captain America is real Captain America. So that's why they already got screamed, and Captain America jumps out of that plane and vanish in the water in that ocean. So no one found out Captain America after that one. So Captain America is hidden somewhere right now. So Hawkeye says, damn it, we got problems, boys. So back in the Treskel and Shields operation base on the other side, that time Carol Danvers is walking around and talking with Mr. Fantastic, and she said that yeah, we have a lot of problem doing right now, and she and Hawkeye just visit Nick Fury and they need Nick Fury's help to grab on Captain America. So that time Nick Fury tells them what he knows about this Red Skull guy. Is he actually the son of Captain America? What he's saying, is it true or not? We can see from the pages of the comic book, and that one is really known by not Captain America. That one is really known by Nick Fury because he knows this Red Skull guy's real past and what he was done, or how he have been made in the government facility, that one. So he is actually real son of Gale, and when Gale just turned this son of her to government did not give him to any other family. Government took him into a classified research center, and they started doing some stuff, doing some researches on him. And when he was really fast, he is faster than Captain America, and he is really talented than Captain America. And when he turned 17, age of 17, at the age of 17, he just hit everyone on a day, on an afternoon. He killed everyone at that facility and came out of that. But before coming out of that facility, he killed everyone and finishes everything in that facility. And he took a kitchen knife and he cuts his skin off, or peel his skin off from his face, and he became the Red Skull. And he cut his tongue also for some places. So that's how this Red Skull has become the Red Skull, and that's how we got to know that this is the son of Captain America, that is son of Steve Rogers. So Nick Fury is ready for that, and anyway, so for to make it 8 squads to capture Captain America right now, and also he wants to capture the Red Skull also, but Nick Fury needs some fighters, so that's why Carol Danvers says that she can give him only Hawkeye, not other Ultimates or not other Avengers guys. So Nick Fury says yeah, he's okay with that one because Hawkeye is only the cool one. So on the other side we get to see wherever Captain America is doing some computer stuff. At that time other soldiers came in, tried to capture Captain America, but he is Captain America, no one can capture him. So that's why Nick Fury started to take help from others. So that's why he called Stark, that is Tony Stark, but it's not Tony Stark I think, because whatever he is, he just calls himself Mr. Stark is my embarrassing little brother, I am Dr. Stark. So that's the way Ultimate Avengers issue number 2, this part 2 completes, and we have to wait for part 3, but not much waiting right now because I'm gonna do the part 3 maybe tomorrow, or I have already read it, and this is awesome, so that's why I can't able to stop myself to do the video. So have a great day, and good luck for those of you who are just having a real challenge in their life, because I am having a real challenge in my life. Anyway, so just bad things aside, so only good things. So have a great day guys, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Have a great day. Adios. What's up guys, welcome to Ultimate Avengers episode 3, and you can say also part 3, and this one is all about something Captain America gone rogue, and he has gone rogue after Civil War again. I don't know how many times Captain America will go rogue anyway. So this is the next generation part 3 of 6. There's a 6 episode or 6 part series, and this is the part 3, and very soon other 3 parts will come in. So for that one, just click on the like button and click on the subscribe button. So this episode starts with that was War Machine from Afghanistan, and we get to see there are some terrorist groups, or those guys in Afghanistan, there are groups with guns, we can consider them as terrorists, and they just captured 2 US militaries, and those guys are in great torture. Actually, those guys are torturing them, and they are finding them for a ransom. They are seeing a great future on them because they can earn lots of money according to their ransom technology or ransom strategy. So that time, destroying every of their thoughts, War Machine comes in over there, and War Machine asks the military guys that are they okay right now. They say they just lost a few teeth, but rather than that, everything is okay. So War Machine just got angry, and he did what he should do, but he also did what he shouldn't do, that he destroyed the whole village, he killed everybody. So that time the military guys, that soldier says, Rhodes, what the hell are you doing? These people were unarmed civilians. Because there are lots of people there in the village that they were unarmed civilians, and Rhodes says, give me a break, 5 minutes ago they were prepping you for YouTube. So anyway, in the strike headquarters, the UK division of SHIELD global strike, we get to see that Dr. Stark is here, that is Tony Stark's brother, and he's here to help the Ultimate Avengers team, the new team, including Hawkeye and that Nick Fury. Actually, Nick Fury is leading the team. So anyway, that time when Mr. Stark or Dr. Stark comes in over here, he says that Jarvis just removed the plane. He's very much picky about his doings or his things, what he is using or something, because this is a private jet and some problem was in there in the flush and in the carpet. That's why he is changing the full plane. So we get to see that how money can destroy your brain. So anyway, they talk about Nick Fury, they talk about something about the things, but Dr. Stark says for this kind of talks you have to take appointment. Anyway, we took a lot of appointments, but anyway, we'll talk when we need it. So according to that one, we get to see a Red Wasp mission in Israel, because some of the terrorist guy was just starting to plan, or they just making plans to
kill the governor of that Israel and something. And suddenly Red Wasp comes in through the sniper hole, and she just blew everyone's head through their ears, through their eyes, and everything. And she just killed all of the terrorists. All terrorists are gone. They are just killed by Red Wasp, and Red Wasp is really sharp. She is really brutal. So that's why no one survived her attack, and suddenly she captures someone from those terrorist guy, and she gave a blast to them, and they just got killed in that journey. So they couldn't survive that thing, and suddenly Red Wasp got a call that she is remembered for a mission. So Red Wasp comes in, and again we get to see the Stark headquarters. No, this is actually the Strike headquarters, and in this one Dr. Stark is introducing everyone what he has in his plan for to capture Captain America again. And he says that he's having a big brutal Hulk. This is artificial Hulk. They have made a big Hulk from his gene, and this Hulk will control by them. So that's why Captain America can no longer be a fugitive, and they will capture him very easily. They also seize a Spider-Man, a clone set of Spider-Man. This Spider-Man is really running rogue, and this Spider-Man is really brutal in his talks, because with talking he can make anyone just out of his mind anyway. So we get to see in France, Paris, Steve Rogers means Captain America is there, and that's why Nick Fury and all of his battalion, that new Avengers team, comes in over there. We get to see a Black Widow also, but this Black Widow is not Natasha Romanoff. This Black Widow is someone different. She is just having a fun time with her new suit, and she also get to talk about Nick Fury and other things that they must focus on the mission. They just started tracking on Steve Rogers. We get to see a man wearing a cap, and they are just tracking that guy. This reminds me of Captain America Civil War scenes and those things, but everything is fine and cool. It's whole about kind of feeling a movie thing. So anyway, we get to see that Hulk is ready. Tony Stark is not in there, but Dr. Stark is controlling everyone, whoever they were just controlling, and they were tracking as Captain America, but he's not the real Captain America. Real Captain America just smashes one glass off his apartment and comes out of that apartment, and Red Wasp just gone out of that pathway. Red Wasp just got a hit and fall into the ground. Captain America also turned to fall into the ground, but he is too smart. He just throws the shield, and it just disbalances Black Widow. And then again he just jumped on the trailer where Nick Fury and everyone's just planning every mission. He just drove the trailer out, and suddenly Hawkeye comes in throwing the tranquilizer shots, but Captain America deflected all of them, and Hawkeye just got hit off from the tranquilizer shots, and he got unconscious. Then Captain America started to run away from that place. I don't know why he is wearing the suit, because he didn't need to wear the suit. He can run away from that place, but War Machine comes in, and Captain America just got ahead. Suddenly War Machine pointed every gun out of his armor, and he says to Captain America, there is no way out, your end is here. So at that point we have to wait, because there is a to be continued sign, and until then you have to do one thing: you have to hit the subscribe button and wait for the next part. So Ultimate Avengers Part 4 is coming very soon. Until then, goodbye and adios. Hey, what's going, guys? Welcome to Ultimate Avengers Part 4, and this is going great. This is the next generation, and it's me, Steve, or you can say Spidergate. So let's previously recap. While on a mission to retrieve precise material stolen from the Baxter building, Captain America discovered that the lead aim terrorist he was in pursuit of was his son. Stunned by his reveal, Cap struck out on his own, determined to reach his son before S.H.I.E.L.D. does. Charged by S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve Cap and keep this information from going public, Nick Fury and Hawkeye reopened Project Avengers. With the help of Gregory Stark, weapons industrialist, and Tony Stark's older brother, they recruit Jim Rhodes as War Machine, the reformed insect queen, aka the Red Wasp, a genetically ground Nerd Hulk, and the new Black Widow, Monica Chang, who also happens to be Nick Fury's ex. Together, they travel to France to bring Cap into custody, but they are really having a hard time in Paris to bring Captain America in custody. So that's why War Machine is on his ass and he's fighting with his all open arms, weapons, and everything. He just shoots his every arms from the every guns and missiles to Captain America, but Captain America is trying to make people safe. But on the elsewhere, we have seen on the last episode that Hawkeye was bitten by Captain America and he was tranquilized while attacking Captain America. He was tranquilized and went down and he's unconscious. On the other side, Red Wasp is also unconscious, but War Machine is gaining position on Captain America's ass. Right now, Captain America is hiding in a cake shop. War Machine just went up on the air and suddenly bumped into that cake shop, and the cake shop is grounded right now. So we get to see they are so desperate to catch Captain America that they are not gonna maintain any civil rights or any civil weapons or something that should have been to save the people. Right now they are just concentrating on Captain America, concentrating on catching Captain America. So that's why War Machine just goes into a building, and from his radar scanning he finds that Captain America is inside some apartment. And when War Machine just grabs onto Captain America, and he saw that Captain America is standing in front of a bunch of kids and it's a kindergarten. So Captain America knows that War Machine is not going to care about civil persons or right now civilians, but he's going to care about kids. So that's why Captain America took the advantage and he just punches away War Machine, and War Machine's comms just gone disconnected, and then they see that War Machine is down right now, and Captain America took one of the arm or one of the gun from War Machine's guns dealers or the all of the guns collection, and Captain America started running with that one. Black Widow is following him right now, and there are fucking too many cars outside of my house. They are just blowing their fucking horns. Anyway, just don't mind it, and please sorry for that one. I don't have any sound wave or just anyway, I have only a normal house, so that's why I can't reduce that sound. So anyway, we get to see that Black Widow is fighting with Captain America, but suddenly Captain says that talk to my hands, and he shoots the gun. Black Widow just gone out. Captain America take out all of the soldiers and suddenly run out of that battle, but couple of green arms comes in and hit Captain down in the ground. So Captain again hit in the penis of the Hulk right now, and the Hulk is having a big problem with that shot, because on the next page it's going to happen. I have already said it. This nerd Hulk is civilized and he is wearing a lot of pants, but he's not having a lot of balls, because when someone hits his balls is trying to go out. That's why he just leaves Captain America. But suddenly a bunch of bugs comes in way of Captain America. Nick Fury thought that might be Red Wasp sending them, but what my knowledge is, this is just coincidentally it's happening. So Captain just jumps into the river and he tries to go out, but War Machine is so desperate. He comes in with his broken hand and he touches the water and electrifies it. So once the water is electrified, Captain America just goes boom shoo, and all the fishes are down right now. It's living legend floating into the river of Paris. Everything is happening in the Paris. I can't even imagine what is going on throughout the anyway, so I'm not going to talk that much. So Captain America is floating on the water right now. They capture Captain America and we get to see French Shield headquarters, where Gregory Stark is having a meeting with all of the other Avengers, and they are seeing that from the Baxter Building, AIM has stolen the blueprint of the Cosmic Cube, and certainly they are trying to redecorate this world right now with the cosmic cube, but from the blueprint it will take time to build the cosmic cube, so it will take time around 72 hours, but already 24 hours is gone. Right now they have 48 hours, so they have to get ready, prepare, and this Avengers team have to go to Red Skull to stop the building of the cosmic cube. So right now they're ready to do it, and Avengers getting ready, and Gregory Stark says to them that you will find a lot of advanced weapon that normal humankind have never seen or not going to see in next 20 years also. These are too advanced. So yeah, everyone just packed up, suit up, and going to AIM headquarters, Alaska, because they are there. Red Skull and everyone is there to building the cosmic cube. We get to see in AIM headquarters, Alaska, Red Skull is there with a general working beside him. The general's helping because he is finding that might be Red Skull will keep him with redecorating the future. So that's why the general is generating a power on the Red Skull also. But Red Skull is not happy with that one. When the general says that he was having some conversation with his henchmen or with his supporters, that what about Red Skull, what he is going to do with the cosmic cube when it's fully generated, and what he's going to do with the base religious or realism, any kind of religion kind of thing, whether it will be Muslim or libertarian or Marxism. So Red Skull got angry on that one, and he says that he has some partner and his contact promised him something special if he came out of retirement. So based on that one, he just took out the general, pointed a gun, and shoots him. Red Skull looks very furious and he just kills general, and the general is gone. Right now the Red Skull is superior of the cosmic cube. He can do anything, he can build up an army, he can do anything, but we have to wait to build the cosmic cube. Anyway, so with this one, part 4 just ended, and if you guys just smash the like button or smash the subscribe button, I will post more and more episodes very frequently. If I get at least 10 likes from this video, then I'll put the next video very soon. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more amazing shows. Have a great day. Goodbye for now. Hey, what's going, guys? Welcome to Ultimate Avengers episode 5. So this hunt for Red Skull is going on, and what happened till now, let's just get a brief recap. With Cap out of the way, the team is briefed on their main mission, that is Ultimate Avengers obtain what AIM had stolen: the blueprints to the cosmic cube with the power to bend reality. The cube is the deadliest weapon in the history of science, and the Avengers must stop AIM from completing it. While the Avengers are en route to AIM's Alaskan headquarters, the Red Skull makes his own maniacal plans, taking the cosmic cube for himself. So anyway, we get to see the first that what Red Skull has done through the years, the baddest thing, the worst thing. And the first thing, it was the worst thing, that was Nikolai Luskov. He was an activist in native Georgia, and Red Skull went with his goons at his apartment, and he captured him and threatens his wife to kill him, otherwise he could have waste his baby or something. So anyway, after his wife killed him, Red Skull also killed their baby, and at that night she was tortured, and that was the most longest night for her. It was brutal. So Red Skull is total waste and total torturous main villain, and he is really brutal right now. So Ultimate Avengers is getting briefed up for this mission because they are going to Alaska to the AIM headquarters, and right now they are going through the portal. So anyway, we get to see that Red Skull is also behind the JFK murder case, and yeah, so Ultimate Avengers is finally aim to do that one. That thing should have done for a long time ago. So anyway, they through the portal they appeared in the Alaskan those snows, and they somehow had some dismanagement and had some problem because they're not supposed to travel with any kind of gold, but Red Wasp has a gold ring, a small gold ring, in her hand because she promised her husband that she will never lose that one. So that's why. So at last we get to know that Red Wasp is the lady from the first that comic because she is the wife of Nikolai Luskov. So anyway, now we know that what she has been gone through for the years. So anyway, when Ultimate Avengers reaches that M World headquarters, and we get to see there's a lots of brutal bodies, so that means Cosmic Cube is ready, and right now Red Skull is kind of a god because he is the almighty powerful and he's having all his powers to defend himself. So that's why Ultimate Avengers, Hawkeye and Black Widow started to shoot at him, and he's just blocking the bullets like Matrix Reloaded. It's looking like Matrix movie because all the bullets are dumping into the floor right now. Nothing is happening to him. So Red Skull bring out the Cosmic Cube, and they always finish early, he said, because the Cosmic Cube is not supposed to get finished at this early according to the Avengers calculation. So suddenly an explosion happened and Avengers just fall apart in the snow, and they thought maybe they just escaped, but Red Skull says it's not over, it's just getting started. I'm just starting to having fun because I need some expertise and I need to make myself expert, and I need some practice to using this red Cosmic Cube. So suddenly War Machine comes in and take Red Skull to the snow mountain, but he started punching him, but it didn't affect Red Skull at that time because he just taken care of by War Machine. War Machine thought that one. War Machine shoots on him with a big explosion, but it didn't happen anything kind of that because when also Nerd Hulk took a big bunch of rock and says to War Machine, just get out of this way, and he throws this much of big rock towards Red Skull, and then suddenly Hawkeye and Black Widow comes in and they started to throw all of their bullets. They shoot on Red Skull, but Red Skull, it didn't happen anything. Red Skull just blow one punch of Cosmic Cube and everyone just got out of that place. So next one we get to see in the front's Shield headquarters, they have captured Captain America, Steve Rogers. Right now Steve Rogers is taken care of in the Shield headquarters, and when they ask him about the transmitter and everything, so he says he was tracking Avengers because Avengers knows where is his son right now, so that's why he was tracking them. And he actually, while the chasing time, he actually put a lots of transmitting bugs on the Avengers body, so that's why he knows right now where is Red Skull, so that's why he need to go out from here. So anyway, it was too easy for him. He just broke in the shackles and handcuffs and he beat down all of the guys. Right now Nick Fury from the comment center get to know what is happening in the Captain America side also, and he is just scared as hell. I think so because he should be, because this is Captain America. Come on, this is Steve Rogers. So Steve Rogers just started to fighting with everyone, and he goes with towards a flight that can like teleport from space to space. So that's why at that time, to stop Captain America, Nick Fury started to say that it's just a prototype, you maybe get killed because it's not gonna work. But Captain America does not believe on him. He just flew through the helipad, and he flew the plane from there outside, and everyone's just failed to stop him. The Shield headquarters failed to stop him, and Captain America says, yeah, can I say freely one thing, saying one thing for permission. So Nick Fury says permission granted, and he says shut the fuck up. So anyway, this is the ending of Ultimate Avengers episode 5. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, and yeah, to be concluded in episode 6, and that is really fun. So I'm gonna put down all of the episodes once I'm done with episode 6, and I'm gonna take them in one video, and I'm gonna upload that one also. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos, and peace, goodbye right now, shubakar, and good night. Hey, what's going, guys? It's Steve, and welcome to Ultimate Avengers, the conclusion. This is episode 6, and it's fully explained. So if you guys are interested watching this show, just I've put all the links in the description below of the previous parts. You can check those out, and after that you can check this video. Have you checked it already? Oh, it's done? Okay, let's start the Next Generation part 6 of 6. So, Captain America is behind Red Skull right now because Ultimate Avengers is falling down because Red Skull have Cosmic Cube in his hands, so Red Skull is just too powerful right now. So right now War Machine is trying to tangle with Red Skull, but Red Skull is too powerful. That's why even though using a cloak system and using a cloak replica system, War Machine is not up to the level of Red Skull. So Red Skull is just winning, but War Machine is giving his all of the try, so that's why he just put his hand together beside the ears of Red Skull and he started playing Justin Timberlake horrible sounds in a 10,000 billion times higher audio, higher volume. So Red Skull just falling apart. But War Machine just saw a hope that he maybe put down defeated Red Skull, but Red Skull just uses the Cosmic Cube and War Machine chest blown off and he just went off right now. So that time when Dr. Stark and Nick Fury was having conversation, Dr. Stark says that there is only one way. War Machine has a nuke on his chest, on his War Machine armor, and we can blow that one. So suddenly, while flying through the skies of Berlin, Captain America says, "Don't do it, Nick, don't do it. I am on the way and I have a plan to put down Red Skull." So on the other side, Ultimate Avengers is just falling apart because Wasp is throwing bombs and Black Widow is also throwing bombs, and just Red Skull went onto the Black Widow's cheek and he's just giving him again the same kind of feeling she has a long time before, and right now she's having the nightmarish things again and again. So Black Widow is just falling apart mentally. So Red Skull, it's playing with the Ultimate Avengers because he has the power of God, he has the power of everything right now in his hands. So on the other side, Captain America is going to the walls, going to the skies of Paris, and he's just going to reach the fighting stage very fast. And that time we get to see in the snowfall, fighting is still going on, Ultimate Avengers versus Red Skull, and at that time Nerd Hulk just trying to beat down Red Skull, and when the Red Skull uses the Cosmic Cube, Nerd Hulk's spectacles gone off and he become really big, very angry, and he holds Red Skull's hand and he just squeezes it containing the Cosmic Cube. They thought that Cosmic Cube is broken and Red Skull is defeated, but suddenly Red Skull says he was just playing around with those guys because he is having a little fun, and that's why he just punched Nerd Hulk from there away, and they started to having really delusional things because Red Skull having the Cosmic Cube have all of the power, and he's just playing with their mind, with their weaknesses. And that time we see Captain America is on the point and he's just trying to dodge the Red Skull attacks, and he just crash land into the snow. But we thought that he might make a big entry, but he started to talk with Hawkeye and he says, "Give me the coordinates of Red Skull right now because you never miss and I go for always win." That's why Hawkeye thought, okay, maybe this is the last chance. He gave the real coordinates of Red Skull, the live coordinates, and Captain America did push a button and some harpoon kind of thing from the aeroplane comes in and just tear through the chest of Red Skull. Red Skull is dead, and Hawkeye says, "Bullseye, this is the end of everything." And we get to see how everything is dead because Captain America came through the snow icy thing and tear apart Red Skull into pieces. Not into pieces, he's just broken and he's just almost dead. So that's why when we get to see in a Shield hospital in New York, We get to see every Avengers is there right now. Not every Avengers, Ultimate Avengers of this time. And Red Skull is having his last moments when everyone is trying to meet with him. And we get to see Gail is there, and she's just so happy to see Steve Rogers. And that time when Nick Fury comes into the room of Red Skull, Red Skull says he is innocent. He was just trying to have a good family. He was just trying to have to he was just trying to rewrite the history to have his father beside him and to have this kind of thing. So anyway, Wasp comes in and shoot on his head, and in a secret location of shield we get to see the real reason of all of the things why it's happening, because of Nick Fury, because Dr. Stark, Gregory Stark, knows that, and he says that Nick Fury unleashed the Red Skull behind Cosmic Cube so that Avengers could recall Nick Fury again to run this Avengers team. Shield could recall Nick Fury again. So that's why Nick Fury is back in Shield while operating members and is back on action. So that's why it's and Ultimate Avengers. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and tell me in the comments below what series you want next. Have a great day. Adios for now. And if you want to read these comics, just go to the comic book store, buy this, maybe you will find it, or otherwise take a subscription of Marvel Unlimited. Have a great day. Goodbye now.